In this lesson, we're going to look at core. That's our midsection that goes all the way around. It's not just our abdominal muscles. Core is fundamental for our paddling. We use it all the time. It's how we control the boat, it's how we turn the boat, and it's how we keep ourselves upright. Core strength is a really vital part of this program.
In this lesson, we're going to introduce a number of plank variations. Planks are a simple but effective way of building core strength for kayaking. As Pete has mentioned already, a strong core is key to maintaining balance, improving paddling efficiency, and reducing the risk of injury on the water. These exercises will not only help you develop strength and stability in the boat, but will also make lifting your kayak and carrying gear to and from the water easier and safer. The plank is a powerful static midline exercise, ideal for kayakers. These isometric movements help improve midline endurance and enhance force transfer into your kayak. The primary goal of planking is to resist spinal flexion and extension, building the stability and control you need on the water.
So the manoeuvre we're going to look at first is the long arm plank. So Sam's just going to come into long arm plank for us, and she's just going to come up and hold. A couple of important parts here is trying to keep our shoulder, our elbow and our wrist in line, and a nice flat back so she's not slumping and she's not arching. And all I want to do here is hold it for an amount of time that just feels a little bit beyond comfort. So it doesn't hurt, it's not too much strain. So that might be seconds, but that might be minutes depending on the aim of the manoeuvre.
This variation of plank helps build stability, strengthen your shoulders, and also activates your entire body. Keep your hands under your shoulders, maintain a straight line from your head to your heels, and engage your core. Remember to breathe and try and avoid sagging or arching your back. Start small, aiming for 20 to 30 seconds, and increase that time as you get stronger. If you experience any wrist pain when doing the long arm plank, try moving down onto your elbows instead. Lowering onto your forearms reduces the wrist strain and pressure on your wrists and still helps to build that stability and endurance that we get with the long arm plank.
So the next version of plank we're going to do is called side plank. So Sam's just going to move into the side plank and she's going to just work through a series of harder and easier versions. So here she's trying to get nice alignment here and she's still staying nice and straight so that she's not slumping in the middle. She's just going to put her foot across. This makes it slightly easier, or she could put her foot back, make it harder. She can raise her leg to challenge it even more, and she can raise her arm to really challenge that entire body. Again, she's keeping it nice and straight, no slumping, no wobbling around.
The great thing about this variation is the fact that we're also getting some extra work here in our glutes, on our bottom and our top leg. We're also training a slightly different part of our core here. We're training our obliques. These muscles run down the side of our core. Now we're going to step it up a little bit with some more challenging plank variations to add some more difficulty and push your core a little bit further.
So with this version of plank, we're going to really challenge Sam now to come up into long arm plank. And what I'm going to get her to do now is start taking one hand off and tapping the opposite shoulder. Our ability to do this is really challenging our whole core, which is all our abdominal muscles, her shoulder muscles. So she's getting way more challenge. When we're out on the water, this is exactly what we get. Our ability to hold good position whilst moving around, whilst different things are interacting with us.
By adding a shoulder tap to your long arm plank, you can take your core stability and shoulder strength to the next level. Starting in the long arm plank position, tap each shoulder with the opposite hand, all while keeping your body as stable as possible. Engage that core, maintain that straight line from your head to your heels, and avoid any rocking at your hips. Start with 10 to 15 taps, gradually increasing as you get stronger.
So the next move we're going to do is we're going to really take on that plank position now, but put some dynamic moves into it, which is going to really be useful for us when we're talking about how our strength and conditioning relates to our paddling. So Sam's going to come into that low elbow resting plank maneuver that we did earlier. She's going to make sure she's got everything aligned, her back's nice and flat. And what she's going to do here is now add some rotation to this. So she's going to rotate over to tap her hip onto the floor each side. Really important that her elbows stay down. So she's not rolling the whole lot. It's just twisting from that midpoint.
So, to wrap up our lesson on planks, Remember that the plank is a core exercise that focuses on building stability and strength without any equipment. We measure progress by holding the position for time, gradually increasing your duration as your endurance improves. As you get stronger, you can make the plank more challenging with using different variations like our shoulder taps. And the beauty of the plank is that you can do it anywhere, with no gear, making it an easy and effective exercise for improving your paddling performance.